Hi there, my name is Sam from Versus.com and welcome to a new comparison video between the Sony Xperia 1 Mark II and the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. We are comparing both phones in terms of display, performance, camera, design and battery. Stay tuned and find out which phone is in our opinion the better phone. If you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's start straight away with our review. Let the facts speak. Display. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra has a 6.9-inch display with a 1440p resolution. It is fitted with an OLED screen which does a fantastic job. The 6.9-inch display therefore measures 17.5 cm diagonally with a pixel density of 496 ppi. The Note 20 has the 2020 must-have feature of an impressive 120Hz refresh rate, but this is not possible with the highest resolution. The Xperia 1 Mark II has a 6.5-inch cinema-wide display, which means it has a 21:9 aspect ratio with a 1644p resolution. It uses a 4K OLED screen which creates crispy sharp images. The 6.5-inch display therefore measures 16.5 cm diagonally with a pixel density of an incredible 643 ppi. The screen only has a 60Hz refresh rate, but it uses motion blur which creates the look and feel of a 90Hz display. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra has, like its sibling, the S20 Ultra, a massive screen compared to Sony's, but the resolution on the Xperia is just incredible. And also, as the S20 Ultra, the Note 20 Ultra has 120Hz refresh rate, but it's also not able to have it with the highest resolution. The very high resolution on the Xperia 1 Mark II and the motion blur feature that gives you the look and feel of 90Hz lets the Xperia look better. Therefore, the point here goes to the Xperia 1 Mark II. Performance. The Sony Xperia 1 Mark II has 256GB internal storage capacity. It is equipped with a super-fast Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 chip with 1x 2.84 GHz, 3x 2.42 GHz and 4x 1.8 GHz and has 8GB RAM. Storage capacity can be expanded by up to 1 TB. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra model that we use in this comparison has the Samsung Exynos 990 chip with 2x 2.7 GHz and 4x 2.4 GHz and 2x 1.95 GHz for a solid performance. Keep in mind that this is a European version. The Note 20 Ultra version, which is sold in the USA, China and South Korea, has also the Snapdragon 865 built in. This phone has 12GB RAM with 256GB internal storage capacity. There's also a version with 500GB internal storage capacity on the market. The storage capacity can be expanded by up to 1 TB. The Note 20 Ultra with 12GB RAM with the Exynos 990 chip against 8GB RAM and the Snapdragon 865 and the Xperia 1 Mark II. Who will win this category? That is what we are going to find out in the AnTuTu benchmark test. The tests are divided into 3 phases: a performance test of the RAM, a test of how the device is handling 2-dimensional graphics, and an endurance test of how the device is handling 3D graphics. Once again, the difference between these two chips seems enormous. The Snapdragon 865 lets the Xperia again win this category. So our advice, try to get a hold on a Snapdragon version of the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra if you decide to get this phone. If you'd like to see a more detailed performance test, click here. Camera. The Note 20 Ultra has 3 main cameras: an ultra-wide, a wide angle and a telephoto camera. The cameras have a resolution of 108 megapixel, 12 megapixel and another 12 megapixel. The front camera's resolution is 10 megapixel and it is built into the hole punch notch in the upper center of the screen. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra records 8K videos at a maximum of 24 frames per second. And of course it has image stabilization for video. The Sony Xperia 1 Mark II had 3 main cameras: a 60mm ultra-wide, a 24mm wide angle and a 70mm telephoto camera. Each camera has a resolution of 12 megapixel. The front camera's resolution is 8 megapixel. The Sony Xperia 1 Mark II records 4K videos at a maximum of 60 frames per second. And of course it has image stabilization for video too. Both phones have good camera systems, but which one is actually the better system? Let's take it to our daytime camera test and let's find out which one does a better job. Pictures taken with either the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra or the Sony Xperia 1 Mark II are sharp. But as for Sony cameras usual, it sometimes seems a little bit too sharp. And the color rendering on both is good. In case of the front camera, we like Samsung's camera more. The Xperia 1 Mark II has a 3-fold optical and a 3-fold digital zoom feature. compared to the Note 20 Ultra, which has a 5-fold optical and a 50-fold digital zoom feature. But is a 50-fold really necessary? In our opinion, it is not. The Xperia 1 Mark II, thanks to a resolution of 4K, produces first-class videos. With 120 frames per second and 2K mode, you can do slow motion videos, but not as slow as the Samsung Note 20 Ultra. The Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, thanks to a resolution of 8K, produces top quality videos. Full HD mode offers 240 frames per second and HD mode up to 960 frames, which creates really great slow motion videos. In this case, we had to call it a draw again, because we think both phones feature excellent camera systems, but neither of them really outperformed the competitor. There were pros and cons on both sides. Therefore, the Note 20 and the Xperia are taking home a point in this category. Design. Samsung uses a very elegant matte finish for its Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. The triple camera system is well positioned on the upper left corner on the back of the phone. Unfortunately, like the S20 series, the camera bump sticks out a lot. The smartphone weighs 208 grams, it's roughly 16.48 cm long, 7.72 cm wide and 0.81 cm deep. It has a USB-C connector. The IP68 rating makes it also water and dust resistant. The Note 20 Ultra uses face recognition technology and a fingerprint scanner which is built into the screen to unlock the phone. Both technologies work great. One special feature that the Note has is the built-in S Pen, which comes handy if you like to draw, take notes, etc. The Sony Xperia 1 Mark II has a clean design with a glossy finish. The triple camera system is well positioned on the upper left corner on the back of the phone. We noticed that lots of flagship phones have really big camera bumps that stick weirdly out of the back of the device. Sony did a good job by reducing theirs to an acceptable amount on this phone. The smartphone weighs 181 grams, it's roughly 16.6 cm long, 7.2 cm wide and 0.7 cm deep. It is water and dust resistant thanks to an IP68 rating. The Xperia 1 Mark II has, like every modern smartphone, a USB-C connector. You can unlock the phone via fingerprint scanner, which is built into the power button on the right side of the phone. One thing that you cannot find in most of the new flagship phones is an audio jack. The Xperia 1 Mark II still has one, which we consider as a bonus point. We think that the clear winner in this category is definitely the Xperia 1 Mark II. A big negative aspect of the Galaxy's design is still the huge camera bump. Yes, the Xperia still has bezels on top and bottom of the screen, but they also hide the camera. And we like the fact that it still has the headphone jack. Since this is our subjective opinion, we love to hear your opinion on this topic. So feel free to let us know in the comments below what you think which phone should have won this category. Battery. The Sony Xperia 1 Mark II when fully charged has 4000 mAh. On the other hand, the Samsung when fully charged has 4500 mAh. Samsung's battery is notably bigger. Let's see if that helps the Note 20 Ultra to last longer in our day-to-day usage test. The bigger battery helped the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra to last longer. That is why it takes home the battery point. They both got through a whole day of normal usage though. It always depends on the way you use your phone and the settings you use it in. Conclusion. Let's rewind and go through all the categories to find out which phone is the overall winner in this comparison. The incredible display with the high resolution and pixel density let the Sony Xperia 1 Mark II win, despite the fact it has no 120Hz refresh rate. The Exynos chip did no good to the performance of the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. The Xperia also takes home the point for performance. When it comes to the camera, both got excellent systems. Therefore, we called it a draw and both got a point. But the design was on the other hand pretty clear to us. The Xperia was in our opinion the winner. The bigger battery wins the last point, so that is why the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra gets the last point. Altogether, the Sony Xperia 1 Mark II with the most points comes out as a winner in this comparison. Naturally, we review more than these 5 categories covered here. If you want to see a full comparison, follow the link here to our website. You can compare up to 7 different smartphones at versus.com. But before you do that, please post your comments and let us know which phone you think ranks first. If you liked our video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Take care and see you soon.